Hello everybody, welcome back to Your Only Move is Gaming, and today we're going to be playing Dead Cells. My comments suggested, even though I only had pretty much one, but my comments suggested that I play Squirrel with a Gun, but my save for Squirrel with a Gun was on a drive that I do not have with me at this time. So, I'm just going to be doing some Dead Cells gameplay for now, just to make up for it. So, what this video is going to be about, it's going to be showing you, how, what weapons, do what, what weapons are good, pretty much. It's hard to explain, because I've got a, blown up brain, But yeah, if we go over here, we've got melee weapons, or, strength weapons, or brutality, I meant. But, so, the balanced blade is kind of how it says. Oh, so by the way, I'm just going to be going over all these pretty much. But the balanced blade is kind of like how it says. It's balanced. Oh, I'll show you what it does. Anyway. So the balanced blade, as it states, is balanced. It's got a fast slash, and it does decent damage according to 1. It does 230 DPS, so that's pretty good. The blood sword is more of it's hard to explain in my opinion. It's like a double slash and then a weight, so it's kind of like heavy slashes but faster. And then the twin daggers is more focused on fast damage. So it's got fast attacks, it's got 2 lights and a heavy, which is useful for fighting bosses, in my opinion. I'll do a couple boss fights earlier to showcase some of the weapons that I think are good for it. The Spartan sandals. But anyway, the Spartan sandals are like a kick. I haven't tried these out yet, so I don't know what they do. I can go check real quick. But, let's see. But yeah, later, as I said, we'll go and do some bosses. Like, Concierge Conjunctivius, Glock guy, I forgot his name. But then, we have the Oiled Sword. This inflicts the oil effect on enemies, which, let me see. Okay, it douses them in flammable oil and inflicts critical hits during 10 seconds after hitting an enemy on fire, which basically, for example, oil, if you make it catch fire, then, let me get this real quick. These are firebrands, by the way, it's just like a fire bottle. But if you put oil on fire, even though it says it's inflammable, then it makes blue fire, kind of. And it's good for DPS if you want to do a lot of damage quickly, in my opinion at least. So yeah. Or if you want to take out enemies fast too. And then the Oiled Sword, or not the Oiled Sword, the Frantic Sword, I meant. It's got quick slashes, and it has good DPS. It's got 277 for 1, and it inflicts a critical hit when you have less than 50% health or more than 50% melees. So, let's see. Next is the Flint. This is a more defense-based weapon, because it's got the normal M1s, and then if you charge it, then you can fireball. Or it can, shoot a fireball, kind of. But yeah, that's it. Then there's Tentacle, which, if you hit an enemy with, which I will showcase right now, actually. But if you hit an enemy with Tentacle, then, what happens is, it, either pulls, it towards you get pulled toward it, So it's good for comboing potential, I'd say. If you want to do something like this. So like if you want to do like quick damage, then Tentacle's good for you. But anyway, next weapon once I get there, that is. Alright, next weapon. Crowbar. I'm pretty sure this is based off of Half-Life. I'm not very sure though. The crowbar I've tested out previously, not on my channel, but I've tested it out a couple times. It has good DPS, it has good range. It's overall a really balanced weapon, but moreover on the better side. It inflicts critical hits when hitting hostile enemies. I think that's what it says. For 15 seconds after destroying a door. Alright, then we got machete and pistol. There's also going to be some spoiler. There's also going to be like about one spoiler ahead, just later. So, normally, it's got 2 slashes and then a shot, but the legendary version only shoots, because the shot has more range and does more damage. And then the Hardlight sword is based on Hardlight Drift, I think it's called. Oh, you guys can correct me in the comments, but the left click or right click I meant, if you put it in your right hand, is a slash, 3 slashes. And it does 280 DPS, deals critical damage depending on the number of gun marks on the target, recharges Hardlight's gun ammo, or Hardlight gun's ammo. And the Hardlight gun is like a shot, but let me see, if I go back to an enemy, I'm not gonna do that, no, I will for the content. But if you go to an enemy, slash and recharge it, so look, let me shoot. That little, right there where my mouse is about, is where the ammo for the Hardlight, pistol is. And if you hit, it recharges. So, now if I shoot him, those little things above his head, now hitting him does more damage. So look, 40 on average, 44, 54, 62, 95, 143. It goes something like that pattern. So this is good if you want to do like constant damage. I'd say it's also good for bosses. But anyway, let's go back. Alright, I'm only gonna go to Pure Nail for now. My next video will be showcasing the rest of these down here, including abilities. So, Pure Nail, is a Hollow Knight reference. I mean, obviously, but some people might not know that, so I'm just saying. It's got 2 slashes. You can move during it. You can do a down slash, up slash, but normally it's just 2 slashes, left, right. But yeah, I'd say this is also good for, this is good for crowd control. But yeah, otherwise, that should be about the end of the video, and thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day.